welcome to Mind and Movement, getting smart about how you move. I'm Hazel. Thanks for joining me for Coffee and Move 4. On this day 1 of our retreat here in New Zealand, we've got a month-long retreat coming up. People pay for these things, you know, people. And we're going to start with doing a V-sit. So, bolster yourself up. If you've got short hamstrings like me, sit up so your pelvis can be nice and free, so your pelvis isn't tucked back. And what I mean by that, you'll notice with me, if I'm sitting on the ground here, you'll see that my pelvis wants to tuck back that way, right, like that. And I don't have length here to get it up and forward, so I'm going to lift myself up to make it a little bit easier. It means I actually get the load or the movement where I need it. If I'm just sitting in a tucked position, I'm not doing great things for my back. But if I get myself up here, and I can actually get a bit more of that neutral position in my pelvis, then I can get movement where I need it, which is what this kind of movement restorative exercise is all about. Lots of us move in our normal movement patterns instead of moving where we actually need movement. And I'll show you progressively what I mean by that. But I just wanted to give a massive shout out to Jeannie B, love you, Joe, Rach and Callum, who are back in Scotland. Thanks for joining the party, guys. Violet, rock on Violet, Erin and Amanda, Laura Lee Lovely. While you're on YouTube, check out her videos. Check out one called Lights Down if you want. That's a pretty good one, I hear. Alice, hey Alice, and of course Jimmy. And Nicola. I think Nicola is watching. Anybody else who's joined the party, thanks for playing. So we're doing our V-sit. It's going to be a classic part of what we do here, because I just love it. Okay, so we're going to put one foot out the front now, and again we're trying to keep our pelvis, we're moving at the pelvis, not through the back. As we move through the pelvis, we're stretching the tissue between the pelvis and the femur bone, this bone here, which is our hamstrings and whatnot. If we collapse through the spine or kind of bend through the spine, we're moving elsewhere, and we want to get that movement in here. Yes, I was listening to a part of a podcast this morning, Tim Ferriss' podcast with Jack Canfield, and they were talking about how we should use this opportunity as kind of fuel for our growth rather than just something really bad that's happening to us. And Jack was talking about using this as an opportunity to be like, this is happening for us. It's an opportunity for us to all slow down, and I mean, I know that means really different things for different people. Many of us are still very busy with children at home, with having to work from home, but there's just this coming back to home, really. Be really, really interesting. So, as weird as it is out there, and it's so eerily quiet, it'll just be really interesting to keep reminding myself of those things instead of freaking out, which is a perfectly normal response. Okay, cool. Now we're going to do something a little bit different. I hope you've got your coffee. Cheers to you. I'm actually drinking tea today. So we're going to do a stretch called the windmill. The windmill is for opening up our chest area and getting our humerus in what we call neutral. So a neutral humerus means when your arm is just hanging by your side, that your elbow pit is facing forward. Many of us are in internal rotation, and it's not what we're after. So you're going to lie on your side. I'm putting this down under my head. You can see that the top knee is on the ground, my other leg's kind of out straight. My pelvis and my rib cage are in nice alignment here. I'm not thrusting my ribs like this. Then I'm going to reach this arm up, externally rotate the humerus. So you can see I'm starting that with my hand by turning my thumb back towards the wall. And I'm not going to straighten my elbow. I'm going to reach out through my elbow, because as I do that, I create different tension in my shoulder. And then I'm going to start to come back. So we just want to see how far back you can get. Here is absolutely fine. Wherever you are, that's where you are, and that's fine. It's just good to do some of these. So this is really good for armpit lymph flow, which is My main reason for doing all of these is to help you guys have awesome immune function. And I hope you're doing a lot of walking, even if that means walking up and down your hallway. If you don't feel comfortable going out into the environment, we here in New Zealand are allowed to go out for a walk or a run or a bike ride. If you feel safe doing that, do it. If you don't, walk around wherever you do feel safe. I love this one. Yeah, so we're going for neutral humerus. This is the humerus. Okay, I'm going to do that on the other side. So same thing, lying on my side. My head is supported. I have my top knee down. That's just to make sure I don't rotate through my pelvis. So I'm keeping this knee down. On the ground is just an anchor point. Then I'm reaching out through my slightly bent elbow, externally rotating my arm, reaching away and coming on back. Now I don't have as much movement this side, my left side, as I do on my right. That's fine. You might find something similar as well, that you have more movement on one side compared to the other. And you can have a think as to why. Is it because you're left-handed, right-handed? Is it because you always do X with your arm? When I was out for a walk yesterday, I saw a runner doing two very different things with their arms. And he looked like a really good runner. He had a New Zealand top on. Hopefully all those Olympians get to, I think they're going to get to do the Olympics in 2021, that's what I hear. It's sad for them, especially all the surfers. I'm so gutted for all the surfers. It was going to be the first time that surfing was at the Olympics. And man, it was going to be awesome to see that. Next year, we can wait. Love this one. Okay, coming back up. We can just sit here, side to side. I really love this one. Just helps me to get some movement into here. And I mean, for some people this is actually quite challenging. Can you sit here like this? Do you feel a bit of a stretch through there? Sitting like this on the other side, what do you feel? Can you breathe? And then this is a really good one. For the hips, just knees out in front, take them to one side. If you want to, you can come up, come back down. Uses the glutes a little bit to get you up, these muscles. Now, we're only doing these for 10 minutes, which means we only pretty much get to do each stretch once. I'm going to do the V-sit again here. Like I say, I normally do about 15 minutes of stretching. I find if I do 15 minutes of stretching daily, I just keep progressing with the things I'm doing. The other thing I don't really do is sit down in chairs, which is really good for not letting your hamstrings get ridiculously short, which would be something to think about as we are confined to our own houses. A lot of us are probably going to be sitting more than usual. So if you are going to be sitting more than usual, spend some time sitting in different positions. So spend some time, maybe you're watching Netflix sitting in V-sit, or you're watching Netflix or something else, Sky Sport. No, there is no sport. Sky Movies. Sitting like this, and then you watch it sitting like this, and you watch it sitting like this. So you're just varying your position because they are all different movements. Our body becomes the position we spend most time in, and that's why so many of us have got these really short, tight hip flexors. And on that note, let's do my favourite, the couch stretch. That knee goes into the pocket between either the couch or the wall there. The other foot comes up. For many, this is an intense stretch. You can stay down on the ground here and just drop that hip down towards the floor. I think I mentioned in the first video, Kelly Starrett has a really great resource online called thereadystate.com. It's for like a small fee, like $15 US a month. Heaps of cool mobility stuff on there. I also mentioned yesterday, Katie Bowman's dropped the cost of all her online classes significantly. Have a listen to yesterday's. I think the code is B-Well 2020 for $20 off, so it's $9 a month, and you have to get that before April, start of April. Oh, I love this one. Woo. This is kind of level 3. When you're in this position, make sure you're not doing this. Thrusting the ribcage. Your ribcage wants to be down in nice alignment. And so from the side, that looks like this, not like that, right? See how when I do that, I've got a big curve here. Lots of people do it, think it's good posture. Hey, look at me, it's not. It's crap posture. It's crap alignment. I'm going to start using the word alignment. Alignment is about how something works. Posture is about what it looks like. And we have some really weird values as to what looks good. Is what a lot of us think looks good is actually really crap alignment. Thanks, Katie. Grateful for Katie Bowman, one of my teachers. Grateful for Tom Myers, another one of my beautiful teachers. What are you grateful for today? I'm going to be practicing a lot of gratitude. It's good for the immune system. Okay, there we have it. There's day 1 of our retreat. Have an awesome day. Please send me an email if you would like to get in touch with anything. You know, I'm willing to talk about anything with anybody. So give us an email. Love to hear what you're up to. And look forward to stretching and drinking some coffee, although I always forget to drink the coffee, with you guys tomorrow. You guys and girls. Peace.